Hello, Nora the Leca Queen here. For all ZZ plant admirers, I've got something that'll make you look at growing your ZZ plants in a whole new light. Are you ready for a bit of a plot twist in your plant care routine? So gather around, grab your notepads, and let's transform ZZ plant care. Let's get those green babies not just to survive, but to thrive. All right, let's start at the beginning with the traditional way of growing ZZ plants. These guys are known for their resilience, right? Typically, they're like the camels of the plant world, thriving on neglect, surviving in low light, and not needing much water. Your ZZ plant is like the unassuming hero of a desert saga.
Orange?
Tough, enduring, and remarkably self-sufficient. But as I often say, just because it survives doesn't mean it's living its best life. So let me show you something that's going to change the way you look at ZZ plant care. Welcome to the world of Leca, lightweight expanded clay aggregate, also called clay balls. Imagine if you could give your plants a luxury spa treatment every day. That's what Leca will do for your ZZ plants. These aren't just ordinary clay balls, they're like tiny porous sponges designed to transform the very essence of plant care. Here's why this method is not just a change, but an outright evolution in growing plants. Number 1, consistent access to water. Think of Leca as a personal hydration system for your plant. Unlike the unpredictable feast or famine routine of soil, Leca provides a stable, consistent water supply. It's like having a mini irrigation system that never forgets to water your plant. Number 2, consistent access to nutrition. When growing in Leca, your ZZ plant doesn't just get water, it gets a balanced diet of nutrients. No more guesswork about fertilizing. The nutrients are steadily available, ensuring your plant is well fed for optimum growth. Number 3, aeration. Leca is all about letting your plant's roots breathe freely and live their best life. It's like going from black and white to full technicolor. More airflow means healthier roots and a lower risk of the dreaded root rot. Number 4, pest control. And here's the cherry on the top. Leca is a no-fly zone for pests like fungus gnats that thrive in soil, a bit like having an invisible shield that keeps those pesky intruders away. If you're finding value from this video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Meet my fabulous ZZ plants. These green beauties have been thriving in Leca for anywhere from a few months to a couple of years. The best part? Not a hint of root rot in sight, and they're flourishing in style. This, my friends, is what's possible. This is the potential that lies within your ZZ plant when you switch to Leca. It's not just a change in growing material, it's a transformation in lifestyle for your plants. They're living their best lives, and it's all thanks to this simple yet revolutionary shift to Leca. This is my ZZ Zenzi plant. She's living in Leca, of course, and that is her 14 centimeter pot. That's the bottom there, and this plant is absolutely loving life. Look at those luscious leaves. I really love this ZZ plant. It's a little bit different from all the other ZZ plants. These little curly leaves just give it that character that is just absolutely fantastic. This plant is loving it, doing well. This is my ZZ Zamicro. This is a really tiny plant. I love how those leaves are so small, and this plant is got some new stalks coming through. Look at that. That's a new one. And this actually looks like a twin. There's 2 of them there. Look at that. Oh, hang on. I'm trying to get all these others out of the way. There's this one here, and there's this little one over there that seem to be emerging from the same spot in the bottom, and there's a new one there, and there's another new one there. So lots of new growth with this particular plant. And this one, she is quite tiny. She's living in a 10 centimeter pot, and you can see there, those are the roots over there, and they're sitting in the reservoir. You can see the nutrient solution falling over there. This plant is really happy living in my Italian Leca. So it is possible to grow a ZZ plant and have it sitting in the nutrient solution. and that's got new growth. Really, the evidence is in the pudding. This is my ZZ Raven. Oh, I love this plant. I love those dark leaves. They look absolutely magnificent, absolutely glorious. Of course, living in Leca as well, in a 14 centimeter pot. That's my Italian Leca. But you can see those roots coming out from the bottom of that pot there, and they're really healthy. When I tug at them, they're quite healthy. So I have a submerged setup, so that is sitting directly in the nutrient solution that's in that reservoir there, and the plant is actually quite happy. So that is my ZZ Raven. Look at those luscious little leaves. I'll show you another one. Oh, this is my ZZ Jungle Warrior. I know it looks a lot like my ZZ Raven, and to be honest with you, I actually don't know what the difference is between the ZZ Jungle Warrior and the ZZ Raven. They're both black, and what I really love about these plants is when you've got the new growth coming, is it's still green, but you can see how the edges are starting to turn that dark color. That's new growth as well. So I find that really fascinating. So this plant is happy, doing really well. That's the reservoir as well. And you can see the root system there. Look at those fantastic roots. Oh, I just love growing ZZ plants in Leca. They absolutely love it. It is, when you really think about it, if you've been growing your ZZ plants in soil, you think it's a little bit counterintuitive to put a plant that we've been told doesn't like wet feet, doesn't like to be watered frequently, to put it in a hydro solution. But hey, look at my plants. They are loving it. I will show you my biggest one. This is my biggest ZZ plant here. This is my mama ZZ plant. This is my oldest ZZ plant, and this one is living in a 20 centimeter pot in Leca, and it's got a very shallow reservoir. That's its reservoir over there. That's literally just, a dish that the plant will sit in. That is new growth there. There's some other new growth coming over here. I am excited. I love how my plant is going. So you can grow a ZZ plant in Leca, and my goal is to try and get as many ZZ plants as I can find. So the minute I see a ZZ plant that I don't have, I grab it. And if you've got any recommendations for a ZZ plant that I could purchase, just let me know in the comments below. If you've learned something new about ZZ plants today, don't forget to give my video a like and subscribe to my channel.